If you're new in business, listen to what I have to say right now. And when you start a business, just from my experience, starting my business, it was just me and Sil. So it's me and Sil, and then you hire your first assistant. That's how you start a business. You don't know how to pay your assistant. You don't have any experience, and you try to ask for information from people that know it, and they don't want to share that information because they don't want you to be the competitor. So it's almost like setting yourself up to get a heart attack, to die. It's not cute. Starting the company, starting the business is not cute, not at all. So the whole point of this Driven Business Bootcamp is for you guys out there that might be thinking of starting a business. Maybe you have a business and it's struggling. You're maybe about to go out of business. Maybe you have a business that's doing 10 million in revenue, maybe 20 million in revenue, maybe 30 million in revenue, maybe 40, 50 million, maybe more. We're going to have people that are doing that and more that are going to teach you the ropes. I'm going to teach you the ropes. I've done it. I went from nothing, to where I am today. And, when you start a business, like I said, you get an assistant, you don't even know how to pay them. Sometimes you make the mistake where you pay them $10.99. That's not an employee. I think that's the start for every business owner. Every entrepreneur starts like that. Why? Because first of all, you don't even know how to do payroll. You don't know W-2. You don't know any of that. You're used to, and you don't have money. You don't have money to even try to pay W-2 or hire employees. It's only you. It's only, maybe you pay them cash. Maybe it's you and your brother, your sister, your cousin, whoever. And you guys really don't know what you're doing. You just know, I have a dream. I want to start a business and I want to be successful in business. Everybody wants to start a business. But from my experience, I haven't started one business, not two, not three, not four, not five. I've started many businesses and all my businesses have done well. And yes, I've made mistakes. I've had betrayals. I've had, big problems, and I've learned from them. So once you grow a business and you start seeing light, like after I sold all my real estate to survive, I had a business. My first business, TMG, I start the business and I'm negative every month. Yeah, I'm making millions, but I'm spending more than millions, so I got to pay my people. I got to pay all my expenses. Nobody cares if how I feel or if I have money. I can't borrow money from anybody. People don't want to lend you money when you're having problems. So what do? Besides maxing out all my credit cards, I start selling all my real estate. And this is scary. Year 2, year 3, year 4 of the mortgage, guys. And I'm just surviving, selling all my real estate. My cards are already maxed out. Sales cards maxed out. And, every day I go to sleep thinking, I don't know if I'm going to be alive tomorrow. Sometimes I said this story before. If you don't know me that well or you're new to me, I would go to the balcony and at 10,000 where I used to live, and I would, consider for maybe a second, maybe I should jump. But I have a daughter. She's 1. Her name's Italia. Then the next one's coming, Berlin. I'm like, I have no choice. And then I think about all my people, everybody that I employ, that's part of the company, the companies. And I'm like, what did I get myself into? And I wish that before I started my business or any business that I've started, I had a mentor or I had some sort of school or that taught you business, that taught you marketing, operations. A lot of us are good in sales, but it's not only about sales. Do we know leadership? Do we know marketing? Do we know systems and operations? Do we know the C-level executive positions? Like when you start growing a company, then you have to hire better people. What do I mean by that? C-level executives. You gotta hire a COO who's gonna run operations better than you. Maybe you're not the best CEO. Maybe you have to hire a CEO and replace you. Just because you start a company doesn't mean you're gonna be an amazing CEO. And what happens after? You need a CMO. a chief marketing officer, and on and on and on. You need a lot of different positions. CFO, really important. Before that, senior controller, or maybe a controller. There's a lot of positions that you hire that you're not the best in. So you focus on what's your strength. That's what you focus on. Maybe you're the CEO. Maybe you're not the best CEO, and you have to find a better CEO, and you're better at operations. A lot of people that see the biggest place where a business fails, that I've learned from experience, is that you start the company and you think you're a CEO, but you're not. You're operations. Or the other way around. You start the company, you think you're an operations person, and you're not. You're a CEO. So all of this from A to Z, the best version of Albert. This is the best version of Albert. I've never thought I would be an Albert like I am today at age of 38. And all my experts that I'm bringing in, you guys have seen them, okay? To name a few, John Maxwell, Tim Grover, Bedros Keuilian, and many more surprises that you're gonna see. My wife, who is a fantastic COO. She is the brains of operations for not one, but all of our companies, all right? I happen to be the CEO. Hey, my next step is moving up, and stepping down actually as a CEO and becoming a chairman. So there's a lot of things that are gonna be covered at this business bootcamp. Not only that, I have a special surprise for Friday for all the founders that are part of that got a founder's ticket, the most expensive ticket. I have a huge surprise, and I'll give you a little head start or preview. Those of you that are founders, on Friday, I'm gonna take you to check out my new headquarters, so you can see like our next level that we're going through right now. Our huge operations headquarters office with different departments, everything. So you see the build out, the remodel, everything that I did for that office. So I'm really excited. If you want to be a founder, there's I don't know how many founders there is, if there's one or two, but I know that we're completely almost sold out of the founders. We will be sold out today. I just felt good. I wanted to include this. Why not come and check out our headquarters? This is a real headquarters. Our prior headquarters was, it consisted of 4 small suites. This is an entire floor, Sunset Towers. You're not gonna believe it when you see it. You're not gonna believe it. This is gonna be one of the best headquarters of any company, big company in the world. Wait till you see it. It is located in one of the best locations in the world, and it's not a small place. It's the entire floor, west and east. Most incredible views you've ever seen. So I look forward to seeing you guys at the Business Bootcamp in less than 2 weeks. We are, founders are there. I don't know if there's one left, but if you're interested, let me know, and I'm gonna see you guys there.